This meeting is being live streamed. All right, so I think we're all right, I think we're live. All right, great. All right, so I'm gonna take myself off because I hear my echo. All right, so here we are. We are here. So what is GoHighLevel, and how do we get customers to your GoHighLevel business, right? Those are two things I'm going to talk about today. For those that don't know what GoHighLevel is, GoHighLevel is the best, in my opinion, platform. Now, understand the way that GoHighLevel says it. It's uh, for, it's a platform for digital agency. I'm gonna go and share my uh, platform. GoHighLevel, right? So let me share my screen and basically show you here, right? So basically what they say is for agencies by an agency. So, and this, if you look at GoHighLevel, right? So basically this is, this platform enables you to basically have an all-in-one platform. And so, but when let me stop the share and go into a little bit more. So one of the, a little bit background about myself. So one of the things that, um, you know, with so many different platforms out there, I've tried, WordPress, I've tried Kajabi, I tried ClickFunnels, Infusionsoft, Keep, Pipedrive, Aweber. You name it, I've done it. I mean, I've done so many different platforms out there, and by far, this GoHighLevel is the best all-in-one platform, right? But it is for agencies by an agency. So what that means is that the bad part is that there's so many features into this platform that it is complicated, right? And so if you're a typical business and you're looking for a all-in-one platform and you get GoHighLevel, you're going to struggle because you're probably better off. So if you're a business owner and you're looking for a platform, right, that to run your business, right, this is not for you, right? If you're a marketing agency that is looking to, uh, you know, market to local your business or a business and help them set up their business, this platform, it that's why I say it's for agencies. Now, if you're a local business, you're better off looking for uh, a digital agency that provides GoHighLevel as their product. Okay, and so let's just go over some of the features of GoHighLevel. So when you look at it, I've written down all of the things that GoHighLevel does, and there's a lot more, right? Recently, they came out with AI. Um, so there's conversations, there's chatbots, um, calendar, pipeline, right? Payments, estimates, social planner. There's funnels, membership, reputation management, email, and affiliate management. So when we look at all of the things that this GoHighLevel platform can do, we're looking at, if let's just take, for example, each of the conversations. Now, there's no platforms out there that does what GoHighLevel does in terms of conversation. So I couldn't find anything. So let's look at chatbot, right? Mini chat, $15 a month. I'm looking at the pricing for if you were to get individual prices for each of these platforms. So it's looking at calendar, Calendly is like $15 a month. Pipeline CRM, an equivalent will be Pipedrive, which is $50 a month. Payments and estimates, probably a similar software would be QuickBooks, QuickBooks Online, which would be $30 a month. Social Planner, $30 a month, right? Funnels and membership, we're looking at ClickFunnels or Kajabi. We're looking at probably $150 a month, right? And then you got reputation management, you got Podium, Gather Up. There's like, Podium and sells for $249 a month. And then you have email, Aweber, and Constant Contact. Hi, Dodie. That's like $30 a month. And then we have affiliate management. If you use like First Promoter, it's like $49 a month, right? And so if you add all those up, it's like $628, right? So, when you look at GoHighLevel, like even though they may sell it for like 99, 297, like, it could potentially save local businesses up to $628, right? So, but there are, I think, three categories of users when it comes to GoHighLevel. There's people that come in to sell the software as a software, right? And then there are agencies that are utilizing GoHighLevel for their clients, and they kind of mix it in with the service package, and that's the second type. And the third type of people that are business owners that are coming to GoHighLevel. But like I said, if you're not a an agency and you're coming here as a business owner to use GoHighLevel, I don't know if that's the best way to utilize GoHighLevel. I think you're better off as a business owner, and you're focused. If you're not focused as an agency, then you're better off probably going under somebody else's account, white label account, and basically utilize that platform, right? But today I want to talk about, we talked about what is GoHighLevel, but the number one question that I get, and that, for any, as long as I've done business, the number one questions that I get majority of the time when people come into like some sort of a session or a Facebook group is more clients, more business, more leads. That's like the number one question that people get, that people have. And especially we're talking about here in this GoHighLevel mastermind networking session. And even when I ask people in the Facebook group, what is the number one question that that you have? And so basically the number one question is getting more clients, getting more customers, getting more leads, right? And so back in 2016, that's really my struggle with my business. And so that's why I sat down and really figured out, how do I get more business, right? So, for those that are here in this session, GoHighLevel has so many products. And I think if you watch Paulson and you've watched any of, you went through the 5-day challenge, he talked about don't sell features. And I think if you went into GoHighLevel, like, the community, they always say, don't sell the features, sell solution, right? And so that's, for those that are new in the digital agency space or as an entrepreneur, if you're looking to just sell features, there's so many people out there selling GoHighLevel, you cannot compete by price. If you're competing by price, then there's always somebody that's going to probably, sell it cheaper than you. You have to sell solutions, right? So depending on what, there's so many things that a digital agency can do, right? Back in 2016, when I started my digital agency, my struggle wasn't necessarily how to get business. How do I do it in a way that business comes to me rather than me constantly seeking business? That's what I did back then. Back then, literally, when I started my real estate business, I literally went out and chased business. I went and in front of agents. I went in front of investors. I went in front of, and spoke in front of people, right? And then after I got their business card, I, basically chase, right? And even for that matter, because I wasn't when I was doing my real estate, I was going it was business to consumers, right? So when consumers, you're constantly, making cold calls, right? So back then, my goal was to try to not necessarily cold call, but I wanted to figure out a way, how can I get business to come to me? And so that, what kind of resonated with me back then was the the concept of SEO and how people can find me online. They get warmed up to me by finding me online, and then it's just a matter of making a decision. And so that's where I started to focus and concentrate and master SEO, right? I didn't do Facebook ads. Actually I did. I did spend a couple of, maybe I probably spent, and I just like, this is very confusing, not necessarily confusing, but I couldn't figure it out, right? Because it is, Facebook ads is I think it's for those. That's why, like, sorry if I'm not completing my sentence. Running Facebook ads is, that the reason why, Facebook ad managers charge a lot is because they know what the heck they're doing, right? We're talking about thousands of dollars per month. And that's the kind of attention that you have to put into, and the amount of effort you need to put into to master Facebook ads. And so, and you have to get, and each client that you bring in, you have to put that time of effort and energy. And so it's not a couple $100 per month management. I'm talking about thousands, because in order for you to master that, that's what you need to do. And for that matter, I mean, I put in so much energy with SEO and local SEO specifically. And that's kind of the direction that I went after, mastering it. I won't say master. I spent tremendous amount of time learning it. So the question today really is, how do you get customers for your GoHighLevel business, right? And the first thing is not necessarily look at it from a point of view of like selling features, but who are you going after, right? Who are you going to market to, and how can you serve them to help them generate more leads, right? With Andy O'Day, he talked about, the webinar approach, right? Some of you may not be comfortable doing that. I mean, it took me a long time to get comfortable speaking like this. And believe me, like me talking like this no, I don't do it naturally. It was like, let me just make sure. Janet, am I coming in clear? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. So Janet is here helping me to manage, because I can't do multiple things at the same time. So me talking like this didn't happen overnight. I remember the first time when I went Facebook Live, I looked at it and I was literally like sideways. So this was a while back. I still have that video somewhere on Facebook where I went live the whole session, and you have to like, I was like sideways. Anyway, so the fact is, you have to be bad in order to get good, right? So webinar approach may not be for everybody, right? What I do, I went, and it took me, you have to get out of your comfort zone, right? So I did one-on-ones before, and then got the balls to get in front of people, right? And so I sucked at the very beginning, right? But the webinar approach works really well is because you're not training time, right? How many one-on-ones can you do per day? Whereas if you just send out invitations to come to my webinar, right? And people come, and then you could talk for 60 minutes and 90 minutes. But the art of conversing and closing, that's where you need to work on, right? Those are the things that, it's because it's an art. So I get to my question, as and we're going to talk about it further during this session, is how do you get more customers? Focus on, that first customer. To this day, my first customer is a brokerage that I went to him one day. It was like a 45-minute drive, and I went to him, and I forget the reason why I went to him. I just made an appointment. Hey, do you want to have lunch? So, but he knew me previously from the real estate space, and so we had lunch, and then I just kind of asked him, popped him out of the blue. Hey, are you happy with whatever currently what you're doing with your website and stuff? Because I looked at his website, it was really bad. So, and he said, yeah, you know what? I was looking, and so that's when I said, hey, look, I'm getting into this space, and I've been able to achieve it with my own business. So let's take it back a little bit. So before I went to him, I was able to achieve #1 page ranking for my own business before I went to him. So you have to be, to a certain extent, you have to know what you're doing a little bit, but, can you, fake it till you make it? You have to deliver results at the end of the day, right? So what is it that local businesses need? And, 5-day, the 5-day missed call tech pack feature is a feature that all businesses need, right? And the webinar approach, that's what I want to focus on. Okay. So find a friend or a colleague or somebody that owns a local business and basically say, hey, that's that Paulson talks about your warm sphere of influence, right? Or your friends or the people that right? Go to them and basically, in all honesty, be transparent and say, hey, I have this platform and I like to try to see if I can make it work for your business, or if you already have a business, make it work for you, right? And if you have it working for you, then by all means, make it, I would say perfect it, because perfection isn't, there's no perfection. So like if you think about right now, like I set up the webinar for next month. Do I have everything set up? No. Do I have the slide deck? No. Okay. So will I be ready by then? No, because I set it originally last week for October 5th. And after talking to my staff and what's on my plate, because not only do I am doing this, but I also run a marketing agency as well. And so I have a lot on my plate. So I decided to push back because I'm also in the process of coming out with a Google business profile course that I've been working on for like many, many years, if not. I've been wanting to create this course for the longest time. And so I finally, I'm halfway done, and then I get sidetracked with this. So I said, I told my staff and discussing with my manager, I was like, you know what, I'm going to finish that course that I started. And so as a result, I pushed back the webinar to October 26th, right? So we as entrepreneurs, and I don't know if everybody here feels the same, but I have a tendency to start and not finish. Okay. So anyway, I talked about a lot. This is being live streamed. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the live stream for the time being for now, and then, have a networking session with with the people that are here and, go over, ways we can improve our business. If you'd like to be part of it, there's a link below to register for this session. I do it every Thursday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, so I encourage you to join in and be part of it, and I'll see you then. Okay. All right, so on that note, I'm going